Welcome back, boys and girls. We are here tonight with Sparky Freeze the Flea. Freddy the Flea was the fastest bug in Stump Village, and Freddy could jump far and he could jump high. And that's why Freddy was always the goalie when the little bugs played soccer. But Freddy had a problem. Every night Freddy's mom would call to him, "Time to come in, Freddy. It's dinner time." But sometimes Freddy would be so busy running and jumping that he would stay outside even though he heard his mother's call. Freddy was slow to obey. One afternoon, Freddy asked if he could go to the park with Sparky, the Firefly. "Just don't jump too high," Freddy's dad warned. "It's quite windy today, and I don't want you to get carried away by the wind." Dad said that to Freddy every time he went out the door, but Freddy didn't really listen to him. Freddy was slow to listen. Several of the bugs were already playing freeze tag when Sparky and Freddy arrived, and immediately Freddy started chasing Katie the cricket. He chased her under the slide and under the swings, and Freddy was having such a great time that he forgot everything his mom and dad had told him. Remember, Freddy could run really fast, but he was slow to obey and slow to listen. Later in the same game, Robbie decided to catch and tag Freddy. His big feet went boom, boom, boom on the ground as he ran. "I'll catch you now," Robbie shouted. "No way!" Freddy flexed his legs and sprang high into the air. He felt a whoosh of wind as Robbie rumbled by under his feet. Then Freddy landed behind the stampeding beetle. "No way you can catch me," Freddy bragged. "That was amazing, Freddy," Laura the ladybug said. "That one was high and fast jump." "Yeah, that was really neat," chirped Katie the cricket. "You can jump almost as far and high as I can, but I'm a lot bigger than you are." She pointed to the swing set in the middle of the playground. "Can you jump that high?" Freddy leaped up into the air and landed right on top of the swing set. "Ta-da!" he said, and all the little bugs clapped their hands, and Katie said, "How high can you jump, Freddy?" Freddy looked around at the top of the swing set. He could see his house on the stump. "Why, I can jump all the way home," he cried. "Ooh," said all the other bugs. "Let's see you do that." Freddy smiled a big smile, flexed his flea legs. He was ready to jump higher than he had ever jumped before. "No!" Sparky shouted. Sparky flew up next to Freddy on the swing set. "Remember, your dad said it's too windy for high jumps today." Freddy got angry. "I don't know why Sparky's telling me what to do," he thought. "I'll show him I can take care of myself." Freddy crouched down, jumped up, and soared into the air. He went up and up and up, right past his house. He saw his mom standing at the door. But before he could say anything, a big gust of wind came and blew him right on by. He blew right across Stump Village and far, far away. Freddy tumbled and spun faster and faster. He saw flashes of blue sky and green grass as he rolled up and down along the rolling wind. All of a sudden, Freddy stopped spinning and he landed with a soft thump. "Hello there," a voice said to Freddy. The voice was quiet, but not very friendly. "I am Sally the Spider." "Hello," Freddy gulped. "My name is Freddy the Flea. I live in Stump Village. I'm lost right now because the wind blew me far away." Freddy's voice sounded even higher than usual, and his words came out very fast. Suddenly, the web began to sway back and forth as Sally crawled forward. She was smiling at Freddy, but it wasn't a nice smile. Freddy began to quiver and quake. Oh, Sally looked huge and scary. "Now I can make some flea pie for supper tonight. My family will so enjoy that." "Oh," Freddy squeaked, "but I'm just a little flea. I wouldn't make very good meal. Oh, on the contrary, my children will love to have you for dinner tonight. But first, I will have to get my spices. Sally walked back into the kitchen, and everything was still. Freddie squirmed and he kicked as hard as fast as he could, but there was no use. He was stuck tight. Why didn't I listen to my mom and my dad? Now it's too late, Freddie cried. Freddie heard another voice. Freddie! Oh, Freddie! Freddie, I found you! This was a friendly voice. It was Sparky. Freddie had never been so glad to see Sparky. He had never been so glad to hear Sparky's voice. Sparky zoomed over the web and fluttered above Freddie. Grab on to me and don't let go, Sparky commanded. Hold on. Freddie did what Sparky told him to do, and nothing happened at first, but as Sparky pulled and pulled, Freddie felt his legs began to break free of Sally's sticky, gummy trap. And at that very moment, Sally, the spider, reappeared from her lair. The spider's coming back, Freddie cried. We got to get out of here. Sparky pulled with all his Firefly might. Freddie came out of the web with a pop, and the two little bugs took off through the air, Sparky still holding on to Freddie. Freddie could see Sally standing at the edge of her web, holding on to her salt shaker and a big spoon. She was not happy. Thank you for saving me, Freddie said. I shouldn't have tried to jump so high on a windy day. You were right, Sparky. That's what friends are for, said Sparky. Hold tight. We're off to Stump Village. All the bugs were waiting for them, including Freddie's parents, and everyone cheered as Sparky flew into the view and landed with Freddie in the center of the park. Freddie, his mom hugged him. Sparky, thanks so much for being such a good friend to Freddie, said Freddie's dad. Sparky was a good friend, even though Freddie had been thinking mean things about him back on the playground. Freddie had caused all of this trouble by disobeying his dad. He was ashamed of himself. I'm sorry, Freddie said to his parents. I should have listened and obeyed. Freddie had learned his lesson. All of the bugs at Stump Village know that Freddie can still run fast and jump high, but Freddie is also quick to listen to the people who care about him, and he's quick to obey his dad and his mom. And because Freddie is no longer slow to do what is right, he is quick to find all the adventure and happiness his little legs can handle. Boys and girls, I'm going to leave you with a verse from the book of James, and I'm going to read it from my Bible. I'm going to use the Veggie Tales Bible because there's something else in here that I want to share with you. It is James chapter 1, verse 19. It says, my dear brothers and sisters, pay attention to what I say. Everyone should be quick to listen, but they should be slow to speak, and they should be slow to get angry. I want to remember those verses for myself as well. I also want to tell all of you that Jesus loves you, and so do I.